Like at State House, we at Papaleo. Papaleo is found actually in the Chegegwa Town Council when you're heading to Kampala just after Katente Market. That's where we are recording this video from. And today it's actually a very great day whereby we're hosting a very big man. A very big man who has been on different forums, national and international platforms, but preaching one thing, not gospel, but I think maybe it's a different kind of gospel, but the gospel of protecting and conserving the environment. So we are hosting none other than Mr. Sandy Medard. Nice to meet you, Medard, on CTV Uganda.
Nice to meet you. Good afternoon,
Yes,
Kagaba. Good afternoon, viewers. My name is Sandy Medard, a team lead and a co-founder at the Community Empowerment Network, Chegegwa. We are youth-led CBO, and we are fostering socio-economic transformation and community-led environmental protection at grassroots level in Chegegwa district. I'm happy to be here, and I look forward to fruitful engagements.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sandy Medard, actually, me have been watching you, following you. I saw you on different platforms I don't want to mention. And now today we're going to look about how is TCEN changing the environment, or how is TCEN, the impact of TCEN when it comes to environmental protection in Chegegwa, not only in Chegegwa district but even beyond Chegegwa. So that's what we're going to look at, the viewers out there. Because I know you have been with different topics, different conversations, recycling, but now today we want to just bring it down to how the TCEN impact on the environment to the people of Chegegwa, or to Chegegwa as and even Uganda as a country. So out there, what inspired you, what impressed you to come up with that?
Basically growing up from a community which we may term less advantaged community, we have viewed this impact, what climate change has done to our communities. We were farmers, we have been farmers since day one, and we would compare harvests without even using fertilizers. And compared to now, even while using fertilizers, farmers still apply fertilizers, but still things don't work out, like it is not sustainable. So deep inside us, we had to investigate. Having got a chance to go to school, what may be a simple story, amazing story, was that by the time I was in primary, we would walk maybe 10 kilometers to get to school. But the amazing story was that at least 5 kilometers of this journey would be through thick forests. But as we grew, forests disappeared, and land became degraded. And guess what happens when forests disappear, land is degraded and unlivable, people migrate. So you look at that aspect, that you've seen the community, you've seen members, you've seen relatives being affected by climate change. But these are impacts that are caused by ourselves. And many countries believe that the only time we had to make change was yesterday. But if we couldn't do it yesterday, the right time is now. So having gathered all that, and also from my own experience, wanting to change something in my community, like we are less advantaged community, but once you get out of this community, you have to ask yourself, what else can I do for my community? How can I raise the less advantaged community that raised me? So basically we look at how do people like live in this community? What are their activities? So basically our people, the basic activity they have is agriculture. And what happens when they don't have lands to cultivate? Automatically anger will come up. People won't have money to pay for other kids to go to school. So meaning that I will remain the only one who went to school, because the source of income or what used to take kids to school is no longer there. So trying to reverse, we understand as well that basically this is not a challenge that came within 1 year. It's a challenge that has happened over decades. These forests have not been depleted within 1 year. So basically what we are trying is to reverse. How can we get back our forests? How can we at least coexist with the natural creatures? Maybe a simple other thing is that man is not the less important creature on earth, but is the most vulnerable creature on earth. Man cannot live without other creatures, but other creatures would live happily. Like water sources would live happily without man. Forest would exist without man, but man would not exist without forest, would not exist with other. So protecting them, coexisting with them, would help us to sustain, live for now, and also leave the world a place to live for the next generation. So basically, that's where the inspiration draws from.
That's a very nice preamble.
Interesting.
The preamble is so interesting. You see, when you first understand the problem,
Yeah.
then after look at the problem, then you look at the implication that is causing from that problem, then you go and look for solutions and moving forward, finding a sustainable solution, and even not only affecting these people who are the beneficiaries, because when you say now, like for instance in Karamoja, I was in Karamoja some time back, and recently I saw even an article that you cannot stop these Karamojongs from selling, from cutting trees and selling chak, because that may be the economic activity that is taking place there, where they are earning money survival. So if you stop them from doing that, automatically you'll be forced to look for something else to do. So you must make sure that even when you're protecting the environment, you consider even other aspects. So now you are in an umbrella of TCEN. Then TCEN, in brief, I think we have now made some years. I saw you guys hosted that time, you hosted a minister, and the officially opened your office. And I was so impressed to see that you're doing something unique in the community. Then what are some of these, what I can say, some of the achievements that you have so far made, strategies that you have far made, and even some challenges? Let's start with some achievements as TCEN. What has you Medard?
One of the achievements, maybe the great achievement, is that in this November we made 2 years of existing. 2 years. If you look at statistics of Uganda, a few organizations make it to half a year. But we thank God and we thank our supporters that we've made it to 2 years, creating impact in our local communities. Then also going to what we have made is that we have been able to lift one of the biggest achievements, the marginalized voices of the low-seen people from a local perspective, from a sub-county, from a village level, sub-county, district, regional, countrywide, and to continental, and even we have appeared to some global platform. It is really indeed a challenging achievement to us. We also didn't expect it, but what we were creating in the past, we are starting this, but we want something that is visible, something that is created from Chegegwa to appear on shaping the good picture of our area, to appear on the national TVs, and we have appeared on TV West, we have appeared on NBC. We have appeared in many platforms, amplifying voices of Chegegwa people, which has not been there before. So meaning that we can create more impact since we are empowered, that we are now on global platforms. Then we have been able to work with groups, at least to change mindsets of some groups, showing them. We talked about Karamoja not stopping people from cutting charcoal, and we resonate with people, because eventually I'm a community member. I understand why am I cutting that tree. It's not that I'm coming from America to come and I'm coming from LC1 in Chegegwa district in Impala, and I understand why people are cutting trees. So the solution we try to create should always be economically viable. Viability means that they cut costs, they also bring money to the pockets of the people. Because if a person tells you it's what I use to pay school fees for my kid, that means if you stop me, I will not have money for my kids. Then the also impact that comes with it. So then the socio-economic, then health aspect, then the gender-based violence that comes with it. So we look at many aspects of life. We go deep to the root cause of the problem. So we be like, okay, we are saying that we cannot stop you from cutting a tree, but can you at least compensate? You're cutting one tree. Are you able to plant 1 or 2 trees? If these people are not, maybe they don't have enough land, we encourage boundary tree planting. Then also the another method we are using is that people are cultivating land to get agriculture, or to get land for agriculture, to get food, which we resonate with. Then, but we have like traditional schools which have a lot or chunk of land that they can compensate. If a farmer is cutting 1 tree or 10 trees, but some piece of school or some school is planting like 10,000 trees, that means that we shall at the end of it compensate it, have food security, but have the nature we want, like the nature is protected. For example, I would say we have worked with 5 schools. We have worked with Humura secondary school. We have worked with Wekomire primary school. We have worked with Para secondary school. We have worked with EV parents. We have also worked with Kachindo primary. So most of these schools are traditional schools, and these are schools that will exist. If we create a forest there, after 100 years, even after us, this forest will be still there. If we create a forest in Humura, it will still be there. So we also, why we work with schools, they also destroy a lot during the timely cooking. They cook a lot. So it will be like as the way of giving back to nature, because it is like what they can afford is now is firewood and charcoal. And as we accelerate these people economically, but can we wait all the forests to be depleted if they cannot afford like electricity for now to cook for these kids, or electricity to cook at home? What other methods do we could look at? Can we look at waste management, or solution that can manage waste, but as well as managing the cooking problem? Then economic aspect that comes with it. So we also have an initiative in transforming agricultural waste into fuel or cooking fuel called briquettes. And why we do this is that it will cut the deforestation rates. Then in long-term run, we shall have people produce at a large scale where we can provide or source market for them with time, and they are able to get money out of this. So the aspect of economics now comes in. Deforestation comes in, that we are serving the nature. Then the health impact that comes, the carbon monoxide that comes out when you're cooking using firewood and charcoal will as well lessen, and people are getting money out of it. They are kind of saving, because as of now, you will get a sack of charcoal at 50k. In towns like Kampala, 100k. 100k. Reason being that trees are no longer there to cut. That alone you don't have even to calculate. And
even the impact of these factories.
That comes with it.
They come just to buy these
trees.
logs.
Then they take away the logs. But then when we are not planting more, what will happen in the future? So basically, our picture lies in environment protection. But we are looking at how can we protect the environment when people are being empowered, when we are transforming people on in the aspect of economics, when we are contributing the S aspect of it. So basically it is a win-win. Environment will stay, people will grow economically. Then the health, they will also grow healthy. Then the schools, we are able to create young leaders. So if I told you that we went to Humura, we preached these campaigns, and we're able to extend to thousands of kids who will take over when we are no longer there. When we appear on CTV right now, the gospel will spread to millions of people, not only in Uganda. We are creating more awareness of that this actually does not need someone from America to implement. It needs you, the local person. So basically the impact comes in a broader way. Awareness campaigns, if we appear on NTV, 1,000 viewers view. If we appear on global platforms, we are able to spread. So I may say that in a nutshell, those are some of the achievements we have made in the 2 years.
So great. Yeah, of course, me personally, I saw you being hosted on your platform with international colleagues.
Yeah, interesting.
And one time I was in a bank, and I was just waiting for these people to work on me, and I was just watching on the TV. And I saw this man being just on the slides.
Yeah, interesting.
And I said, this is Medard, the one I know. And he is being highlighted as an international or as a national environment activist, sustainable activist. I was like, oh my God, this is so great. such a man from a local man.
And what was more amazing,
that was a great achievement for me.
Basically, that advert ran when I was in Kenya. And what took me there is because I wanted to amplify voices of the rural advantaged, like the rural communities. And what took me to Kenya is because we are into climate activism or environmental protection at grassroots levels. So basically, the advert also found me there, and people were like, we have saw you on the national TV. It was really amazing that I'm trying to show that actually someone can start at the grassroots level and grow. Like unlike how other people know it, that you must be at international level to come and implement. So it's a dream, and it is actually coming true. Yeah.
So now, what are some of those challenges that you have faced when implementing this ideology of yours? The people who are still with that mentality of dropping, of littering the compound.
Yeah. So basically, the disadvantages or the challenges are many. But what we do, we take the disadvantage to be the opportunity. Like basically, we understand when we're starting, we're like, what we are doing is a mindset change first of all. And this won't come within 1 year. And another interesting thing was that what we are changed over time. We accepted that of course we face challenges, people try to oppose, but we work upon it. We resonate with them. So if I come to you and I tell you, but basically cutting a tree is bad, but you tell me the reasons, then I go back and I look at the root cause of why you're cutting a tree. So but if I come with a solution that fits, because I'm a community person, that fits what I would, the needs of the people you intend to help, basically they will take it on. But the challenge with us, the implementers or the people who intend to help the community, is that we want the community to resonate with us, other than us resonating with them, and design. And also, like how we manage the challenges is that we involve the community from what go, from planning up to post-implementation, so that we create ownership in the community, that these projects are not basically ours, they are for you. Amazing story is that one time we started at a village level. We organized the village galas, and village teams came up, organized.
Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah. So interesting thing was that one of the village team members stood up and said that basically these committee people don't have to decide for us. Basically, it's us to benefit and know how to implement this. That spoke to me volumes. That showed me that actually I'm creating the community ownership I intend to create. So basically, once you resonate with the community and let them help you to design what can be the solution to what you are looking to solve, other than you coming up with the solution that you think. Because once you go, the project will go with you. Because basically, Uganda loves free things.
So you mean the community should design? They give you opinions. Here we are managing in this and this way.
Basically, because they know the problems, they understand. Only that they won't understand in this big English language, but they understand what is really happening. They know how they use to harvest, and they understand what can be done to retrieve what they use to harvest without even using pesticides. So basically, I resonate with the community. I resonate with solutions that have community ownership in them. And basically, another challenge is about funding. Because basically what we are running on is the community funding and maybe founders funding. Because you understand, I try to change the community. So it's like when we're trying to implement a project, we tell the community, we design with them, then we show them the cost implication. Then we source from other partners who are willing to, who resonate with us, because there are many partners who resonate with us. And basically, to start with, CTV is now a partner. Though there is now any contractual partnership. Once you air out our views, that alone is a contribution towards the community development. Like you are contributing directly. There is no way someone will say that CTV has never contributed to community development because you have aired us out. Then other partners, we get them from Chaka too. They are interested in implementing. Sometimes they go more in the refugees, of which we also go to. But we resonate to understand that Chakatu is facing the problems, but also the host communities are as well facing the problems. Can we at least also implement in that? Then national implementers who are in tree planting, those who are interested in coming up with more clean energy, because we understand the more clean energy would be electricity, but people won't afford, and also people in the villages don't have access to electricity. So we'd be like as we wait
on and off, you know.
So as we wait for electricity,
to rely on it.
As we wait for people to be empowered to afford electricity, can we use what we have as a community to solve, at least to mitigate some challenges as we wait ourselves to grow economically? Then the interesting that even the continental program that I was on in Kenya is interested in implementing like clean energy in the rural communities. Even the people I work with in the US as well interested in implementing projects. So it's through partnership that we're able to manage kind of funding, but the more people who fund these things are the real people who are impacted, because you tell them that this is a challenge and they are able to come on board and be like, if it is waste collection, we shall collect the waste. If it is compacting, we shall use our hands to compact. If it is maybe we are to source machinery, so that's where we go to look for funding. That okay, MTN, you have this program of change maker in the community. Can you at least give us some machinery to help our people? Can you give us water sources and all that? Yeah.
Then I can see maybe like isn't this the government also sabotaging, or maybe like not satisfying your needs when it comes to empowering community to protect the environment? For instance, I'm giving a scenario that the government is promoting the shifting from petrol to electricity.
Yeah.
To electric bikes and to save the environment.
Yeah.
But when you look at even in Chicago here, most people got these bikes of electric bikes.
Yes,
but still, they return them, because you see, whenever they get off, power is off.
Yeah.
Whenever someone wants to charge them, power is what? It's off. So to me, I think that maybe this is also a challenge. Government is not doing at its best to exactly support you or move with you on the same objectives. If we say now, like, let's come out and say let's give these people electricity, let us not just have poles only, just say we have electricity and just we see that poles. And we say we have people, you have to go electric when we are just receiving electric just 1 hour in a day. So to me, I do believe that if you go to analyze it, even if you don't want to go much in the government, but if you can give us your perspective, has the government done its best to environmental protection, mostly to you as a stakeholder? Or what do you think the government can do in that?
Yeah, so basically government has done a great job, and we basically resonate with them. And what we are doing is kind of supplementary. So maybe what is lacking in the implementation is that because they also do these stakeholder engagements, they call us, because if you see even the podium we are on at NBS, we had Petroleum Authority of Uganda, which is a government agency. We have KCCA. We have so they are able to come up with. Then they had me who came from the rural community. So they are able to come up with solutions, the table solutions, which resonate basically with us, or which we also as well supplement. Maybe the reach and also the right community to target. Because basically, and also like the planning phase, if we say that we want to implement the electric bikes to up to a rural community, so have we ensured that at least we shall have like charging stations in Impala, then
and those also, ends of Impala, some people can use them.
But also we resonate with electric bikes because this is more clean. and they will reduce the emissions, and we will also like to see people. But the only challenge that is there is the implementation bit. How can we best implement these strategies? Because we all want to go electric. We all want to reduce the emissions that we are emitting in the community. So basically, we resonate with clean energy, more clean energy, but the implementation is where we should look at. Before we bring the bikes, have we ensured that there is sustainability? Because the challenge you have stated is basically sustainability. But the solution is, you resonate with the solution.
Yes. The solution is okay, but sustaining it.
Sustainability bit of it. And also like a local person. Have you resonated with the local person that actually that electric bike will solve the emission, and you will also solve the economic aspect that comes with it to this person. So it is a good strategy, I believe, in it, and also support it. But we should just revise the implementation strategy with the government, then bring on all stakeholders, including the local community-based organization, CSOs, NGOs, then the governing authorities at KCCA level, at district level, town council levels, and because they are real implementers. They understand that this actually, when you bring electric bike in Chegegwa, will work or will not work. So basically, I resonate with the solution. But the implementation strategy is where we just have to revise, and we shall achieve what we intend to achieve.
Oh,
yeah.
So basically, we are ending there with those achievements for us, international platforms, and of course, people now understanding that your message visit outreaches like schools.
Yeah.
And I think this is so good, because when you plant something in these children, then automatically you know that tomorrow these people are going to grow with that idea of protecting the environment, conserving it. I think that's a good thing, and we sure appreciate you. Then basically, how is your connection or your cooperation with these local leaders?
Yeah, so
how would you wish them to support you in case, because I see, because for them, what I'm meaning, your voice, or you know, Tataiwa said that every man has a voice, but the volume is what money.
Makes it,
it makes to be a man. So to me, I think if a message is being raised by someone with a leadership position, like you saw, I'm going with Medard. On this platform, I'm going with Medard on this meeting, talk about environment. We are receiving floods, part of also the environment challenges and protection. So how do you think these leaders coming up together, how can it help you?
Yeah, basically they are supportive, I must say that. Because for us, we are limited to operate to Chegegwa, but we go outside Chegegwa as partners, being a CBO. And who do we work with best? The local leaders. Going into a village, I must have the chairperson of the village. That's the local government. Amplifying voices to a sub-county level, I must have the town clerk and LC3 chairperson. So basically, the political leaders, they are playing their role. And also what we need to know is that a town council like Chegegwa Town Council, even if I say that I want to collect garbage.
I saw you collecting the garbage.
Which is out of reach of their budget and all that. I won't expect them to give me funding for that. It would be me supplementing what they are actually doing. So we do all those activities with the authority from their leaders. So basically on the authority part, they are doing well and communicating to the leaders. And also the way you have said that if I went to with the minister to somewhere to deliver a message and the minister supplemented that actually this man has been doing a great job, people will listen. I must tell you the first meeting I had with the district, it was LC5 by then, John Kisoche, who introduced me. And by then, immediately I spoke, I got an appointment with the team lead of UNHCR in Chak 2 to speak to them. So leaders have great voices, and once they believe in you, And once they understand your goal, once they understand that basically, for us, we believe we don't have to be political leaders to lead the community.
Yeah, I know people with authority. Me, I know people with authority now, like the minister. He just makes a call, please. This I have a young man here. He's doing this kind of work.
Yeah, and basically he has been with us since start. He inaugurated he signed off our organization.
You mean Kafuzi?
Yeah. He's as well our area MP. So we discuss personally, like I know him personally. Then basically that has been there supportive, and we look forward to working with him when he's still in the authority seat, and even post being authority seat, because it goes beyond, because what we are doing it at a community level, developing a community, and you don't have to be in a political seat to develop a community. Businessmen can come on board. Like you have come on board. You want to amplify our voices. Did you need to be an LC5 to call me? To be like, you come and talk on my thing? No. Yeah, so basically it doesn't take any position for you to lift the villages, so to amplify voices. It doesn't mean that you have to be well educated, you have to know all the Kagabas. I didn't know you by the time I started, but we have come to know each other and become brothers. We talk on a daily. But we had to start with the little resources we have. Then people had to believe in the dream, and the dream that has been driven 2 years and has made you to appear on global levels. No one automatically would say that this is an invalid thing. I would not like to jump on. But we thank those who believed within us at start, including by then who was the woman MP, I think still, Flavia, appeared on our inauguration ceremony. Most of the LC3s in Chegegwa district, because it was a grand opening, and we had all the political leaders, LC2s in Chegegwa district, because they understood what we are on, and we can't do it alone without the local authorities. We believe in them. They have powers. They have voices we don't have. The way CTV have a voice, reach where I cannot reach. So basically, love to work with them, and we really look forward to working with them even in more years to come.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
So well, now, Medard, your stories are not ending. You have very many stories.
Yeah.
Me, I was so impressed to see my guy appearing on those platforms, going to Nairobi, this time US. Now Kampala on these high profile platforms.
Interesting. This is just an idea that started.
And just within just actually 2 years. 2 years of existence. Really, this is so great. And everyone would love to see an organization coming up with such initiatives, making those kind of progress. Such kind of progress, and of course, inspiring even other NGOs to be part of the cause. Now for us, even as Chegegwa at heart, those were some of the things we used to stand for. But for us, we say no. Let us first build a platform.
Yeah, interesting.
Let us first build a platform where we can also amplify these voices. And here we are. At CTV.
Yeah, interesting.
So basically, what can we expect in the year 2026 actually?
So it is amazing. We'll see my things coming on board. These 2 years have been building. And I must tell you, the foundation is firm.
Built a very hard foundation.
We have built a foundation from a village LC1 up to global. And we really look forward to doing many things in Chegegwa district to help our leaders also deliver Chegegwa where they would like it to see it. Like if a person is coming campaigning, I want Chegegwa at this level. So we shall be happy to be part of the journey with them, and we shall really love to work with them, because it takes not one man to build the whole Chegegwa. We need to come up with CBOs, CSOs, and other implementers. Do a lot of work towards contributing to the development of the people of Chegegwa. So we look forward to starting many things, and the beauty is that we have had like a Toro community empowerment project coming up in Kampala. We as well look forward to work with them, because they are basically
Toro Kingdom.
Toro Kingdom is building like a community empowerment thing, and it's our dream. And basically coming up, we shall be able to work with them and amplify their voices. Because basically I visited them, they are just on site, just opposite Itambiro, before you reach Impala Primary when you're coming from Chegegwa. And the things they want to do there is what we really wanted to do, and it's what we are trying to do. So we shall be happy to welcome the second external visitor within Impala to amplify up to the Chegegwa district, or to the whole Chegegwa district. So we look forward to many things, to bring external people to help, to give their hand in help. Because basically it is not all about the environmental protection, economic empowerment. And it is everyone's dream to see their village economically empowered. To see kids go to school every day, to see kids go to school with uniform. People do not want for us, we used to walk on barefoot, but not because our parents want it, but because they are not economically empowered. So if you look at that story, you'll be like, why not? Why not? I have a voice. I went to school. I have good English. Why can't I use this English to do something for my community? So basically next year, many things are coming up. I can say that. Yeah.
Now, if you would send a message to the people of Chegegwa, or to the people of Toro and Uganda at large, what's that message?
So basically one message is that it's your responsibility. It's just because I did it first, but it would be you who is watching me doing what I'm doing. And there is no harm of having many CBOs or many people coming up to do what we, the economic empowerment, the health aspect, because we have many areas to touch. We have the health area, we have the economic part of it, we have the environment, we have many gender-based violence there. Or if you look at the 17 SDGs, we cannot finish them alone. So it is your responsibility to protect the environment. Then if you say that I'm a local person, I can't amplify anywhere, still, you cutting a tree is you cutting the life. So look at what would you want to be known of? Killing people or giving more life to people? We are seated under a tree. If you go to a school, they will gather like 1,000 kids in just 2 trees. Just it is 2 lives of trees protecting 1,000 lives of people. So basically, what would you like to be known of? So start with what you would like to, would want to be, and also knowing that we talked about you being the most miserable. Yes, you are the most important because you look after nature, but you, without you, nature will still continue. But you without nature, you will not exist. So look at the thing that is giving you life and how can you protect it. Then I also look at take a message of collaboration and partnership. Between local leaders, CBOs, CSOs, NGOs, government entities. Once we collaborate, we are powerful. MTN has a saying, together we are
unstoppable.
And I saw some people come up with unstoppable.
Unstoppable UG.
Yeah, something like that. So, but because they believe in the power of
they believe
being
in unity,
together,
being together. Yes.
So
together we are unstoppable. Actually, it was a very good slogan.
Yeah, together we are unstoppable. So basically, let's work together. Let's not see anyone as a threat, but rather as an opportunity. Let's, whether you're in politics, whether you're a church leader, church leaders also have a big voice, have land where we can plant these trees, have many things. They have believers who they can tell to protect the environment. They have more voices than we have. So everyone, even if you are in a bar, at least spread the gospel of protecting environment, because it is environment that protects you. It's environment that carries you. Yeah. So wherever you are, start from there. Yeah. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure to have you, and I think we're gonna have more time.
Yeah, sure.
To discuss more about environment.
Yeah, sure.
Because you see, this tree was planted, I think, some time back, but now
yeah,
we have moved somewhere. We have looked for where to sit, and
but finally, nature called us.
Nature called us here.
Well,
so it's actually another thing. And me, personally, I regret. Why I didn't plant trees
in
the last for the last 20 years or 10 years. Yeah, I regret.
But it's now you can plant. You still have an.
So I think now the thing that I have to do is to plant more trees.
Now,
grow more trees. Some people say grow more maize. But to me, I would advise them please to grow more
trees. And good chance government or other tree seedlings providers have trees you can plant in the crops. Spacing them where they call agroforestry, and it increases yield in your cropping. So basically, if you don't have land to spare, either do boundary planting. Whatever you're doing, you're contributing. That insignificant change you're seeing is what we're actually looking at. If you say, but if I plant one tree, we have cut it out. Just plant.
Just plant.
And that is significant. It takes one mind of a person to change the whole community. So we don't need many. We don't need many trees. We want your one tree. Yeah. Celebrate birthdays with tree planting. Celebrate kids' birthdays with tree planting. Name kids trees after kids' names. Those kids will protect those trees, and those trees will grow with the kids. So it is amazing gesture when you love it. Just love protecting environment. We shall be there. Yeah.
Thank you. See you next time at CTV.
Yeah. Thank you so much for hosting me. I really I can't afford thank you a lot, but I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to close the year at CTV, amplifying the voices.